Have you ever trusted someone so completely that the thought of them betraying you just didn't seem possible? That was me. That was us. I thought we had it all, a life built on love, respect, and above all, trust. You would look me in the eyes and say, "Trust me," and I did, without a single doubt. Those two words were the foundation of our world. But what happens when that foundation crumbles? What happens when the person you trust most is the one who shatters your reality? It all started subtly. A change in her routine, late nights at the office that became more frequent, her phone suddenly guarded like a national treasure. When I'd ask, the answer was always the same. "It's just work. You know how it is. Trust me." And I wanted to. I really did. I told myself I was being paranoid, that my own insecurities were creating problems where there were none. After all, this was the woman I loved, the woman I had built a life with. Doubting her felt like a betrayal in itself. But the little signs kept piling up like tiny cracks in a dam, until the pressure became too much to ignore. There was the hushed phone call she ended abruptly when I walked into the room. The way her eyes wouldn't quite meet mine when she talked about her day. An unfamiliar scent on her clothes that wasn't her perfume or mine. Each instance was a small paper cut on my heart, and soon I was bleeding from 1,000 tiny wounds. The man I used to be, confident and secure, was replaced by a shadow of anxiety and doubt. I remember the night it all came crashing down. The air was thick with unspoken words. I finally confronted her, my voice shaking, laying out all the little inconsistencies that had been tormenting me for months. I begged her to just tell me the truth. For a moment, she just stared at me, her expression unreadable. And then the dam broke. The truth came out, not in a flood, but in a cold, steady trickle of confessions that washed away every beautiful memory we had ever shared. The words "I'm sorry" felt hollow, meaningless against the weight of her betrayal. She had been living a double life. The late nights, the secret calls it, was all real. Her "trust me" had been a lie, a carefully constructed shield to hide her actions. In that moment, I felt a kind of pain I didn't know was possible. It wasn't just heartbreak. It was the complete annihilation of my reality. The person I thought I knew better than anyone was a stranger. The life I thought we were building together was a facade. The aftermath was a blur of grief and anger. How do you move on when the person you leaned on is the reason you fell? Rebuilding yourself from that kind of wreckage feels impossible. Every day is a battle to find your footing, to learn to trust your own judgment again. The journey is long and incredibly difficult. You have to navigate the pain, the loneliness, and the haunting echoes of what used to be. But piece by piece, you start to put yourself back together. It's not the same person you were before, but someone stronger, someone who understands the true value of honesty and self-worth. If you're going through something similar, please know you are not alone. This kind of betrayal can be devastating, and it's okay to not be okay. Talk to friends, family, or a professional who can help you process these feelings. Healing is not a straight line, but it is possible. Thank you for listening to my story. It resonated with you? Please consider subscribing for more real-life stories and discussions. Take care of yourselves.